Welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of my ThredUp 10-pound box. The first half I had 4 Chloe and Isabel pieces, which should pretty much pay for the 10 pounds, which cost me $60 plus $5.99 shipping, so basically 66 bucks. There were those. The only other branded pieces, there were 2 Napier and a pair of Monet earrings and a Coldwater Creek necklace and a couple that I wasn't sure about. But there were very few branded pieces in the first half. This one, I can tell from the bag, there is one piece that's going to be a cuff bracelet, probably sterling silver, that I'm excited to get to. But I'm just going to tear into this bag. And if you did not watch the first half already, I don't see my scissors. Where are my scissors? They're hiding. If you didn't watch the first half, you can go back and check out what all I got. But those 4 Chloe and Isabel items will make up for, will pay for everything. So, and there were only a couple pieces that I deemed necessary for crafting in the other bag. Most of it will be sold in groups or individually. And here's the mailman. I'll be back. Today is just my interrupt my videos day all day. So, just like the first box, I'm just setting aside any individual earrings, hoping for some matches when I get done. So I'll show those off at the end. The first box had a couple pairs on cards, but then beyond that, all of the other earrings were singles. So I'm hoping this box has some matches for those. These are really cool, like marbleized, marble looking beads, individually knotted in between each one, but they're not very heavy, so I don't think they're that special. Has a vintagey clasp. I don't know, that's probably a buck or two at the booth. I'm getting much more liberal with what I'm giving away for a buck or two at the booth also, because I have so much. But otherwise, some of them I would otherwise put up for like $7.99 and let them sit for a while, but I have a lot. These are Elsie, Lauren Conrad, Rhinestone Fun Rose Gold earrings. They have a $14 price tag on them. These will probably go in a 5 for $20 sale on Poshmark and like $7.99 or so on eBay. This is stuff. What's in here? They have a separate little baggie in here. Looks like it might have some earring pairs. And this is just a glass, really cool floral pendant. And it's glass. Not attached to anything, but that's really neat. Probably throw it in with my crafting stuff. Could add it to a necklace, I guess. Okay, so then there's some pairs of earrings in here. These, pretty blue. I don't see any markings, but they might be silver. Nope. They are very magnetic. They will probably just go in an earring lot. And then there's these, which are vintagey, unmarked. Those are really cool. Those I'd be tempted to keep for myself. The pair. And just for the fun of it, ooh, they are not magnetic. Maybe I got some 24 karat gold. I'm gonna set those in my test later pile. Not expecting them to be gold, but why not? These are little dangles, and the hooks are definitely magnetic. The bottoms are not, and they just have a very tinny feel to them. not going to test those, but that's fun. There was one of these in the other bag that was colorful, and it's just a funky rubber. Kind of feels gross. And not like it's sticky or something's on it, but just the general grossness. This is a fun stretch bracelet. It is plasticky, cheap, but it's cool, fun. It'll go in a bracelet lot. Trying to get whatever's easiest to pull out. Here is a fun bracelet. I guess it's supposed to be crossed like that. It's leather, no brand, magnet closure. It's fun. I could sell this individually or put it for $1 at the booth or something, but I am more likely to throw it in a bracelet lot. I don't get excited about bracelets as much as I do the other stuff. Earrings and necklaces. This one is broken. Stretch metal bracelet, but these pieces are cool. They can be used for some craft projects. Jay said in my other video, I finally started doing some craft projects, so soon I will show some stuff off, I promise. I've been threatening to for a while, so just a cool bracelet. Gonna throw in a bracelet bundle. An unbranded necklace. Probably $1 at the booth. I have a local, it's almost like a flea market type place, but it's ongoing. So that's where, when I'm talking about taking stuff to the booth, I sell stuff there. This is a clip-on or pierced earring, which I would find to be very awkward to have the alternate piece hanging down. Oh no. Okay, it's like an ear pierce here and then you clip it on up top. I gotcha. But there's only one of them on the card, so unless the other one is in there, it's a craft piece. This one I am foreseeing a lot more tangles than the other one, but trying to get around them. Another earring that I can separate and get out of my way, maybe. Tangled onto a necklace. It's a fun feathery earring, but it is tangled good, and I think, yes, I'm going to have to rip it to get it off of here. So this will go in a craft pile, with or without its mate. My goodness, my goodness. Another earring. Fun little bangle bracelet. No markings. Throw it in a bracelet lot. Another earring. Ay, 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 ay. I have gotten really, really good at untangling, guys. Really good. I hate to pat myself on the back, but I have become exceptionally good at it. Take that earring off, and we have a fun geode necklace. It's got, I don't know if this is part of it or something else that's tangled into it, but I think, yeah, that's on there. So no branding, but I think that just is part of it. If I can get this last piece untangled, there we go. So it's got the geode with this thing. No brand, but that's probably a good $10 sale. Super pretty. I will list that one online. This is a fun silver tone necklace, kind of long for something of this style, but unless it's supposed to be men's, I don't know. It's thick. It is unmarked but not magnetic, and there's a possibility that could be sterling, so I will throw it in my test pile. Now that I have my acid kit, I'm just testing everything like crazy. Unmarked cuff bracelets going in a bracelet lot. Fun shell bead necklace, no brandings. That'll probably go to the booth, but it's really cool. I like the iridescent shell stuff. The little bangle. Find my magnet just to see, but I'm pretty sure that's not anything. No, it's got peeling paint or something on it. So bracelet bunch. Ay ay ay. Tangled together. Okay. Got one. Kind of. There. This is an unbranded necklace, and it's probably be fixed, but some of the chains are kind of loose. They just need to be like pulled through a little bit, but it's kind of cool. But I like using chains in my crafting, and this has a lot of them intermixed and nothing too special about them. In fact, there's some like green verdigris or whatever you call it on there, so that might go in my crafting pile. This is made in the USA, but no other branding on this piece. Just a fun seed bead choker necklace. Probably put that up in my Poshmark 5 for 20 deals. Dropping stuff and some earring. Just some black beads, craft pile. And some pink beads, but these have a fun ladybug thingy on them. Let's get this out. So, oh, these are J. Crew beads. I like J. Crew. These have a really cool little pink ladybug on the clasp, and they have the little J. Crew hang tag right there. And they are just neon pink beads. But I really like that ladybug. Those is probably a $12 sale right there. This, no branding. It's got these fun flowers, and it's like cloth woven through the chain all the way around. It's unique and cool, and I couldn't imagine, although those flowers would be really fun on crafting, I couldn't imagine taking this apart for crafting, so probably put it up for something, I don't know. Sell it at the booth for $1 or $2. This has another hang tag, which is also turning green. Let's see. Very pretty. It has like mesh little chains going through the silver circles. And let me see. too much scratching and green stuff on the tag. Size 6. Try this again. I don't know. 6, 7. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to clean that and see if I can figure out what it says. But it is very pretty. Let's see. It is not magnetic. We'll see. I will put that in my have to check you out pile. Fun little turquoise colored stretch bracelet for my bracelet pile. I really want this bracelet bunch that's in here, and might be lucky, but it's so tangled up in other stuff I may never find out what it is. Okay, got one thing off here. But that might be it for now. Okay, so this whole bunch, guys, I'm gonna have to fight with. Start shaking and see what comes out. Another earring. Mass tangles. Another fun stretch slinky bracelet. There was one in the first lot. That'll go in a bracelet bunch. This is a pretty little necklace with some rhinestone flowers on the front. No markings on this one. Not magnetic at all. Put it in my tester pile. There's a possibility it could be silver. It's too new though, I would think, unless it might say 925. Super tiny on there. It does. On the back of the flowers, in the tiniest little print, there is a 925. I will test it to be sure, just because I can, but and there is a lot of 925 stuff out there that's not really marked, but it is not sterling, so it doesn't hurt to test it anyway. But oh my, I just want these bracelets out of here, and no, they're not gonna be the lucky ones, but okay. This is a mess that I will come back to at the end. I'm going to set it off to the side so other stuff stops getting tangled in it. Another fun bangle. This one will go in a bracelet lot. Another one of those rubbery silicone things. This is a really cool geode bracelet. This I would probably sell individually, even though it is unmarked, but it's really pretty. I like that. Can't really see the purple on the camera. It's got a really cool purple shimmer to it. It's not showing up very well. Okay, here we have some faux pearls. They are knotted in between though. They are not seeing a branding, but they do have this really pretty clasp. I'll set them aside and see if I can find out if that clasp belongs to anyone in particular. Some of the designers do use their own unique branding without putting their names on it, but not necessarily. Could just be a generic one, but they're pretty. I could probably sell those individually with or without a branding. These are fun. Let's see what we have here. They are earrings. Come on, come on. Wow, you are pretty. These will go up on their own, with or without any branding. And I'm guessing I could probably get about $15 for the pair, maybe with free shipping on eBay. But I have never seen any like that. They are like tin. They're just really cool. I'm gonna try for $15 on those. Probably couldn't get 15 for them on Poshmark plus the $6.80 shipping, but 15 with free shipping on eBay could probably work. Angel by My Side by Gans. Little lapel pin. Laughter. Whenever stress and pressure get in your way, this angel will bring laughter to brighten your day. I don't know. I'll probably put that at the booth. Somebody will want it. It's this fun bag charm pendant. Looks like a kiss lock that should actually open, but it doesn't. That's really pretty. I don't know if I'll do that individually or in a lot or at the booth. It's cool. Somebody will want it. Here's a fun stretch bracelet. There's 3 all attached by these little pieces of wood in the center. Another stretch bracelet. Lots of bracelet lot stuff. This is really pretty. I'm not sure what these little things are going for. I don't think they're pictures in there, just flecks of something in resin. Shiny, shimmery, splendid. Not seeing any markings. Not magnetic, so might be worth testing out. It's just really unique. Cool. But I'm not sure how I would describe these things. They're all a little different. It's like gold fleck in resin, but it's not gold. I don't know. We'll see. I am learning as I go, guys. And I am loving it. Because each time I get one of these lots, I know a little bit more about what I'm getting and what I'm expecting to make out of it. And they just get easier each time. So it's fun for me. And hopefully it's fun for you guys to watch too and see what other people are getting. I love watching jewelry unboxings, so if you get any of the mystery boxes and do any unboxings, I would love to watch. I learn from other people doing their unboxings too. This is just a leather cord necklace with the heavy metal pendant on the end, but it's unique enough. I'd probably put it up on my 5 for 20 sale and see what happens. Normally when the things go in my 5 for 20 sale, they're like $8 or $10, and then they're in the 5 for 20. And some people do pay the price for them, so they don't necessarily get bought with 4 other things. This is a cool wire bracelet with fun little blue plastic, I think, beads on there. Not magnetic. Don't think it's sterling, but it is cool. I will test it just to play around with my testing kit. And then here is the piece that I saw from the outside of the bag. Doesn't have any like turquoise on it or anything, but I got another tooled metal sterling cuff that looked very similar to this. It was a little wider, I think, that sold for over $100 very quickly after I listed it. Now this one does not have any markings, it is not magnetic, but I am willing to bet money that it is sterling, and I will test it and find out. Even if it's not, it's probably a good 20 bucks, but if it is, that might be a $70 or $80 sale. This is just a fun, colorful rock stretch bracelet. Another earring. Another earring. The earrings seem to like getting tangled in chains, so easier on me if I can pull them out as I go, and then I'll look at them last. But I am so totally supposed to be leaving right now because I have other things on my plate today. And I'm not leaving because I am unboxing this, and I am determined to see what all I have. Check all of my treasures before I go. So this is a fun necklace, but I'm not seeing any branding. I got it detangled from everything else, but it's still tangled on itself. It'll probably go to my booth, but I'll worry about untangling it later. Here, I almost have this one untangled. This is just wooden beads. Super long necklace. Put it for $1 at the booth. Here we have this cool little tree pendant. No branding. Does have a tiny mark. I think it says PW. I'll have to check into that. I think it says PW, but I'll look a little closer. No marks elsewhere. Super lightweight. Not magnetic though. I'll check it out. Got a lot of research to do after this unboxing. I was able to get my hands on 2 of the 5-pound Goodwill boxes, so those will come later this week, and the videos probably won't go up until next week, but I will show those off too. None of this stuff will be listed anywhere until probably after January. I have so much other stuff to list that I want to get up this week and next for Christmas shoppers. There's one piece in here that I really care to look at. The others I'm not so thrilled about, but I got to find a way to get it out. Let's undo this hook. This is funky, stuck up in the clasp. That is weird. Oh no, it's a second chain for the same. That's why it's stuck up in there. Okay, dropping stuff. This is all one necklace, so it was not a tangled mess as I had assumed. Unless... What the heck? Oh, that's my magnet hanging from this, so we know this one is magnetic. Picked that up off the table. Has this little locket. And there, I'm picking up my magnet again. Stay! Go away! Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, get the gist. There's 3 layers. There's this one with the pearls and the locket, then just a basic chain, then a longer pearl strand. The layers are separated greatly from each other. No branding, but I'm guessing I could probably get $10 from that. husband's being impatient. He's texted me about 4 times. I gotta get back to him. But this is just a fun silver chain necklace, no branding, nice and long. Probably put that in my 5 for $20 sale. I'm trying to speed this up, guys. I've got things to do. I know you've got things to do. This is Charming Charlie. Just got the C faux pearl necklace. Charming Charlie has a following for what it's worth. It's never sells for much for me, but it always sells for me. So put it up for $8 or $9 and I'll get $8 or $9 for it. This is unbranded. It is also tangled among itself, but it is just a 3-strand black and silver beaded necklace, and I would probably put that in my booth for a couple bucks. There's that. Fun little rhinestone pin. Set that aside. I've got a pin jar. I'm adding them up and sell them in a big lot once I get enough of them. I started doing it because I was getting so many pins and lapel pins and brooches, and then once I started putting them in, setting them aside, I stopped getting them. So there is a pair of earrings that was together, so I'll show those off. Very magnetic, so they will go in an earring lot. This is unbranded. I thought it was a stretch pearl bracelet, but no, just faux pearl pretty bracelets will go in a bracelet bundle. Another stretch bead bracelet for my bundles. Earrings, earrings, earrings. Another stretch bracelet. An empty earring card. Another one of these types of bracelets, but this one is missing one of the stones, so that'll go in the craft pile. Another cheap bangle bracelet, very magnetic. Toss it in the bracelet pile. An earring card with one stud earring on there. One tiny little diamond, not diamonds. $7.99 for the whole card, so I can maybe get 50 cents for that one. This is a fun looking ring, but it is plastic. Little rhinestones in it. But that'll go in my craft pile. Another stretch bracelet. Another stretch bracelet. Another stretch bracelet. This one has an, oh, this one's branded though. This one has an H on this side and says MSC on this side. So I will look up MSC, see if there's any value to that one. Here we have a leather bracelet. No, oh, it does have a branding. TTK. YTK. Oh, maybe that's just the YTK, like the zipper things, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. But I think that's just the brand of the snaps. Isn't YTK the YK? The one that's common on the zipper pulls? I will look it up. I will make sure it's not something special before I discard it. But fashion earrings. Fun little faux turquoise stone. Oops. Those I might sell individually just because they have kind of a classic look, and a lot of people are like me and get really into the turquoise stuff. So More tangles. Here's another fun stretch bracelet. I've been trying to get to this necklace for a while, and it has been tangled with this necklace for a while. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, so this is the center and the clasp. It is vintagey, but it doesn't have any markings, but just very pretty. And I really love that color, which is not showing up well at all on the camera, but it is a gorgeous, like royal blue, almost purpley blue, but very pretty. That one I will sell probably $10 to $15 on that. Now we can finally get to this one, which is Croft and Barrow, and it is a necklace and earring matching set. The necklace is stuck, tangled a bit, but there we go, that's better. Has a $20 Kohl's price tag on it, and I would probably sell it for $10. No, it's just $10 here, $10 there, but these add up, and I've been selling so much jewelry lately. This is really cool, but it's very plasticky, cheaply made. It's not as well made as it looks like it should be, but I really like it. I'll probably put it up for the booth for $1 or $2. Here is a Monet necklace. It is also tangled on itself. I won't worry about untangling it yet, but Monet, and it's got these little gold nugget things all over that are tangled up. This was the Monet earrings that were in the last lot. I still had them sitting next to me, so they're not really a match, but I could sell them together and pair them up. Otherwise, I'll probably expect maybe $10 for this once I untangle it. This bag is almost done, guys. Almost done. Another stretch bracelet. Kentucky. Kind of cool. Little Kentucky state shaped charm on this wire bracelet. Guessing it probably wouldn't sell for more than like $5 or something, but I'd be better off putting it online than trying to sell it in a booth in Illinois, so it'll go up for sale. And this is really pretty, unbranded, but it does have a tiny little heart dangle, and there's the bottom of it, flowers and little stone dropping down. Probably a booth item. Okay, this is branded, yay. Leah Sophia. I haven't gotten a lot of Leah Sophia lately. For a while there were like 5 of them in every time I got jewelry, but very pretty. Probably a $12 to $15 sale. Multi-strand, fun beads. Leah Sophia definitely has a following. Some pieces go for a lot for some reason, and I haven't necessarily figured out what makes some of them super popular, but I have found some of her pieces that when I looked up comps, I'd find the exact one selling for $30, $40, and that's about what I would get. So, but most of them will sit for a little while, and somebody will pay me $15-ish. This is unbranded, but kind of funky. Cool. Probably a booth piece for me, but would be one if I didn't have so much to sell that I'd put online individually. This is a fun, super teeny tiny little like freshwater pearl looking, don't know if they're real or not, necklace. No markings on that clasp, but I will have to look that up. And the clasp is not magnetic and looks older, so maybe I will test it. Not expecting much, but we'll see. Another fun pin, which will go in my, oh, this one is missing 2 or 3 little rhinestones in there, so I might throw it in the craft lot, I guess. I have to be careful with these in the craft lot because we kept reaching in to find stuff and poking ourselves with pins. Alright, so we are down to the bottom. I see a lot of earring backs down here, some loose earrings, and this bracelet or necklace that's in its own little baggie. Very pretty. It is marked Avon. So it is just an Avon little tiny faux pearl gold tone necklace. Can sell that for about $8 to $10. Put it in my 5 for $20 sale. Oops. Or drop it on the floor. Seems to be where a lot of my jewelry ends up these days. Saved it. Okay. So, looks like I didn't end up with very many pairs. I did not find the other match for this one. I did find this pair. These are kind of funky, cool earrings, big hoops. They will go in an earring lot. And then there's this Lone Ranger. Thought I had a match. Nope. So there's that Lone Ranger. There's this giant hoop all by itself. Here's this one, I think I have. Yes. Okay, so here's another pair. Those will go in an earring lot. A giant silver hoop. A silver circle that must have come off of another hoop of some nature. Craft piece. This fun little pearl earring craft piece. This fun tooled metal earring craft piece. These hearts were a matching pair, so that can go in an earring lot. This funky thing was a Lone Ranger. It'll go in the craft. This cool thing was a Lone Ranger. It'll go in the craft lot. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I can take this one out. There was one hiding down there. So that's a cool pair. I will put that in the earring lot. And this pair will go in the earring lot. And before I speak further, let me double check. Any other? No. Okay. So there's this funky one. Craft lots. There's this funky thing. Craft lots. There's this funky little triangle guy in the craft lots. This seed bead and stone thing in the craft lots. This one in the craft lots. Another silver one. That's the same one I just showed you. There are some little earring backs and tiny hoops and broken things in the bottom of the bag. This craft lot. And this one I was hoping to find a match for just because I thought it was cool, but it'll be fun on a craft. And so, and this one. Yes, this was not a match. Okay, so that is everything. Oh, and this one, hiding craft lab piece. So, that is everything from my 10-pound box from videos 1 and videos 2. And I think I will definitely, I know the first box I'm going to make about $150 or more on, or the first half. This one, it all depends on what I think I can get for this, because this might make or break it. But I think overall, I'm probably going to make about $300 off of my $66 purchase. So I'm happy with that. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you know anything about the pieces that I'm clueless on. And thank you guys for watching. Next week I will have some Goodwill Blue Box unboxings and my weekly What Sold videos. And that's about all you're going to get out of me until after Christmas. So I'm getting back to work. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.